Pressure is a part of life. However, most leaders are unprepared for that pressure. They're excited about the promotion, but they have no idea how that promotion is setting them up for even more pressure. The pressure to work all the time, the pressure to hurry through projects and agreements, the pressure to please donors and partners and board members and everyone, the pressure to have an opinion about every current event without having any context of them, the pressure to be put together in front of their team, the pressure to buckle under the burdens of life. These are just the tip of the iceberg for founders and leaders. In fact, the irony of being a leader is that many people naively believe that getting a promotion is just an exit ramp away from the current pressures that they're going through. You may have felt this way before too. For example, if you work in a big corporate job, you think getting a promotion will relieve the pressure of overworking and micromanagement. Then you think that a bigger promotion will get you out of the internal turf wars among the team and the suspicions of others on the outside. Then you think the money isn't worth all of the collateral damage being done to your health and your home. So then you promote yourself to becoming a solopreneur until the pressures of figuring everything out as a founder get you to look for yet another promotion. Maybe one like getting a business partner or some investors. Finally, you just wonder if the executive gig was that bad after all. I think you get the point. Most leaders are unprepared for the pressure that comes with making progress. Being a leader in today's landscape requires us to know how to make progress under pressure. If this resonates with you, here are 3 things to focus on today. Number 1, if you have a strong internal compass, you will always find a way through the uncharted territory into your hopeful future. What do I mean? Well, in my leadership preparedness company, the first tool I share with founders and leaders is called the Life Compass. It's still, after all these years, my favorite leadership framework because it helps with life planning and leadership. The pressures of your leadership job can distract you from the joy of being on a leadership journey. So that tool, the Life Compass, is calibrated when we center our lives around Jesus Christ. So if you have a strong faith center, then you can be led well while you are still leading as well. If a leader ever becomes too stubborn to be humbly led by God, their influence can put a lot of other people at risk. Number 2, never lead alone. After working with solopreneurs and CEOs alike, I have found that they share this in common. They can both feel the need to lead alone. Lonely leadership is not necessary for organizations to grow or for communities to flourish. Even if you have to go through a wilderness workshop or commit yourself to a disciplined lifestyle that separates you from others, that's still not the same as being relationally repellent. In my leadership preparedness company, I help founders and leaders prepare to expand into new fields without plateauing under the pressure. Here are 2 examples. First, I offer ongoing field support so you can keep leading well in your field. Second, I offer executive coaching to help you make leadership scalable while you expand your team into new fields. The best leaders among us do not stand alone, towering above everyone else. They function in high capacity teams. They leverage a team of leaders approach to multiply their core messaging and mission. If you feel like you cannot trust other people to share your pressures or your processes with, there are practical steps you can take. Now, having said that, You may not find one Swiss Army knife person who will become your all-purpose partner in life. Like, that's what marriage is about, not leadership. My wife is that Swiss Army knife person in my life. She shares everything I care about and everything I carry with me. I'm so thankful for that. So, this is just a quick comment to reframe your expectations. If you are lonely, leadership doesn't fix that. You may need to focus on your family front more than your leadership work to find fulfillment and strength. Then you can confidently develop a Swiss Army knife network of friends and partners with a more open-handed approach. I hope this makes sense. Number 3, make progress under pressure by preparing yourself to really take the lead in your landscape. Take the lead. What do I mean? Many leadership roles are actually management jobs. I heard Mark Miller make this distinction once on a podcast. Resources need management, but people value leaders. Wow, that's great. My point is that it's possible to plateau internally in your life, even while you're being a leader. Being a leader has a lot of responsibilities. And so to cope with it all, we can compartmentalize them into routines. Those routines aren't bad in and of themselves, but they can turn into deep ruts that keep us stuck in these paths that we were never meant to follow for the rest of our lives. Now, I admit that this idea can take us into many other conversations, but just stick with me. Help me make this point. Here it is. Please don't disrespect your leadership role by turning it into an excuse. Your leadership role is meant to be a gift to your family because a good name is more valuable than great riches. Proverbs 22:1. In addition, your leadership role is also how you're going to set an example. If enough people model your good choices, it could create a tipping point in your community or industry for the better. If you've ever thought, man, I just can't push myself further right now because my leadership job is keeping me so maxed out, then this is for you. Just remember to enjoy your leadership journey again. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for considering these things with me. If you're a founder or leader, I'm here to pioneer with you. Please share my podcast, Prepare to Go There. Join my next event training, the Prepared Leaders Challenge, or you can ask a question about your leadership context or even executive coaching with me by going to peterbirchfield.com. Remember, the future has so many fields waiting on you, so prepare to go there.